Well, live from West Africa, Ghana, precisely here in Accra, you are welcome to Silicon House Live. So Silicon House Live is the home of authentic, original, organic music. But today, we're not going to be having any band here performing. Today, we're going to be talking entertainment. We're going to be talking the relevance of performance and the relevance of live band. My name is Ibrahim Ben Bako. On social media is Ivy Ben Bako, and this is Silicon House Live. Don't forget, we're streaming live on our Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, and also YouTube. It's Silicon House Productions, and this is going to be very interactive. All whatever you want to say, your contributions, your concerns, you can share them when you are watching us on any of the platform. If it's on YouTube, make sure you're subscribing. If it's on Instagram or Facebook and you're not a member or you're not following us, make sure you follow us so you get whatever we post here. Let's go for a breather. We'll come back and I will be letting you in on who I have here in the studio with me for this discourse.
Do you want a sugar-free, freshly squeezed fruit juice? Choose Greenline fruit juice and smoothies. Filled with vitamin C, calcium, iron, fiber, and zinc, every drop of Greenline juice and smoothies is naturally made to give you energy, good health, and refreshment. Enjoy your favorite Greenline orange, pineapple passion, watermelon, pineapple and turmeric, pineapple beetroot, pineapple and ginger, and healthy green. Greenline fruit juice and smoothies, powered by nature.
Well, you're welcome back from the breather, and many thanks going out to our sponsors. I'm talking about Silicon House Productions, where we make your innovative ideas a technical reality. Not forgetting smooth green line juice and smoothie, which is powered by nature. This is it. Everything you're seeing, everything you're having in this, it is natural, no additives, so you better go for it. And also Silicon Lodge, which is exclusively yours. So this evening we are going to be talking high life. We're going to be talking live performance. We're talking live band music, authentic high life music. So my guest in the studio, he has been in the industry for 20 years. At least I've known him for that long. And out of this 20 years, he has handled artists like Kwabena Kwabena. That was the first that I got to know him with. He has also handled Euphoria Ponsa, not forgetting Kwesi P, Nasi. He has also handled Kumi Guitar, and currently he is managing Yao Sapong and the Asmafo Band. Please, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome me introduce the CEO of Absolute Music, Nana Poku Ashes. Bro, how you doing?
I'm doing great, brother.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
welcome to the studio.
Thank you. Beautiful setting.
Yeah, this is Silicon Live.
All right.
So this evening, I just want us to dabblate or have a little discourse on live performance. When they say someone is a performing artist, who is a performing artist? Who is a recording artist? What is the relevance of a musician and live band? How is it fused together? So let's start off with, who is a recording artist in the first place?
Okay. A recording artist is one who has the ability to write, produce, or record vocals on a beat or an instrumental or whatever, but semi is not able to, perform on stage or perform in front of a lot big crowds.
Okay.
There are various kinds of artists in this world. Some are just not cut for the stage, for the big stage. Some just sell records. So those are just recording artists. They have their records being sold everywhere, internet,
all the digital
digital
platforms.
stores, and then maybe the CD selling shops as well. That is a recording artist. And then you have a recording performing artist.
Okay.
He actually does work in a studio, gets his work out, and is able to translate his work on stage.
Okay.
He has the artistry, he has the energy, he has the craft to entertain audience. A live or a large gathering of audience. A performing artist is able to do that. There are plenty of artists who have not been able to, hit the bigger stage in terms of performance, because one, they might be shy. Two, they probably don't have the energy to do that, and three, they probably are timid to face the crowd. It doesn't mean you're not a musician.
Okay.
You are. Some of the best-selling records, Babyface of LaFace Records.
Of LaFace
He's not a great performer. He does most of his selling digitally and then online, the hard copy sales. He's made lots of money. There are countless of them. Most of these country music people, they are not performers.
Okay.
You find them, just recording in a studio and selling. But a performer, right, is one, like I said, create the music and is able to translate his work or art in front of people.
Okay. So with these two kind of artists, there's a downside for the recording artist because he can't even, put his prominence in front of the crowd. So a performing artist has an edge over a recording
Sure.
artist. Is that it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Definitely has an edge, but it also depends on the environment you're in.
Okay.
If you find yourself in an environment where digital sales is on the high, you necessarily don't need to be out there,
To be a performer.
necessarily.
Okay.
If you have it as a plus, but if you don't, it's okay.
Okay.
Let's look at these times that we're in this COVID
Exactly.
period.
It was going to get me to it.
Lots of artists are doing digital or virtual.
Virtual.
Are they not making money?
Well, they're making some
They're
kind
making
of money.
money. The whole world is clumped inside. People are not ready to go out. But the smart artists have found ways to sell. I was watching Beatles,
Okay.
the old Beatles.
Well, that you've gone way back.
Yeah, I was watching them quite recently.
Okay.
During this COVID period, they came together to do a performance, a virtual performance. And it was beautiful. It was locked down. Almost the whole of England was watching. Their sales were like incredible.
Shot high.
Incredible.
Skyrocketing.
You had In Hand here too.
Yes, that is a reason for Silicon House
Yeah.
Live. I mean, but don't let me break you, but
Right.
we've had the likes of Kevin Boy,
Wonderful
we've
performer.
had the likes of Trigmatic, Akablé, we've had Paco, a wonderful, amazing drummer.
Wicked
You have
drummer.
seen the likes of
Yeah.
Trigmatic.
Yeah.
You've seen Kevin Boy. You've seen Akablé. All of them. Which of them is a recording artist? Out of these three names, which of them is a recording artist? Which of them for you is a performing artist?
But all of them are.
All of them are.
All of them have different qualities, different styles, different energy, and different attributes when it comes to music.
Okay.
All these people you've mentioned, Kelvin Boy is smooth on the microphone, sings beautifully, is able to translate his work on stage beautifully. Trigmatic has got the energy. You know, he screams, he shouts, he brings out energy. He does it from the studio. I've seen Trick in the studio. What you see him do in the studio is exactly how he translates it on stage. But Trick, I say, has a bit more Pan-Africanism in him.
Hold on to that. We'll come to that. We'll come
All
to
right.
it. Folks, let's go back and take a look at Kelvin Boy on Silicon House Live.
Ghana representing, yeah man. Tell them so nice and right now. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Boy, I gotta show you love, nothing else. You're more than diamonds and pearls, yeah. Now you there for mine, yeah. When me tell them, baby, you said many girls them come, but me tell them me no want none. Are you there for my girl? Well, everybody sing, say, now you there for mine, yeah, 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 yeah. My girl no be like no, my girl no be like nah nah. My girl I no go shy, yeah, 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 yeah. I wanna make you my wife, oh. Everybody sing, say now.
Now you there for mine.
Baby, no be lying.
Now you there for mine.
Every day and night,
Now you
oh.
there for mine.
Tell them every second of my time, girl, you're always on my mind, girl.
Now you there for
My girl, you're
mine.
always on my mind, yeah.
Now you there for
My girl, you're
mine.
always on my mind, yeah.
Now you there for mine.
Tell you this, I say, girl, your body I corner. It be you I go follow. Tina no ne bravo, no baby, not tell me what style it I own. Well, wine and boogie for me, baby, wine and go down for me. Everybody knows say Gigi, baby, it be you, me too and you, baby. Tell me make I sing for you. Oh yeah, Janya, come and oh yeah, because I said, baby, yeah, papa. Oh God, oh yeah, Janya, come. Oh, everybody sing, say, another, are you there for mine? Baby, don't be lying.
Now you there for mine.
Every day and night,
Now you there for mine.
every second of my time, girl, you're always on my mind.
Now you there for
Girl, you're
mine.
always on my mind.
Now you there for mine.
Oh yeah, oh
Now you
yeah,
there for
oh yeah.
mine.
Oh, girl, you're always on my mind. Now you there for mine, yeah, 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 yeah. Now you there for my mind. So me sing, say, me too when you baby. Tell me make I sing for. Oh yeah, yeah, come and really want to be more. Make I say, baby. Me too when you baby. Oh yeah, yeah, come and really want to be more. Thank you very much. Be me be the Afrobeat Messiah in Ghana, yeah. Be me the talk say Ghana go fi do Afrobeat and take it international like. others. You get me? Yeah. So I for represent it. Trust me. And this song is a special request coming from myself to every girl that was born on Saturday. Every woman, every girl that was born on Saturday. In Ghana, we call them Ama. So I got this song, Nanama. Yeah. Tell them now, Afrobeat, Batman, Wagwan. Oh, boy. Real Afrofusion music. International thing. New generation. Away and tell them. Listen up, girl. Hey, Nanama. Go tell your father Radija Mama. Say you wanna be a Mr. Lover. I don't wanna be a damn for driver. I don't want your name. Say, go tell your father Radija Palmer. Say you wanna be a Mr. Lover. Oh, I don't wanna be. When me tell them, oh, every day I pray. Say you go come my way. I take you far away. If you don't do me, I want. Hey, oh, every day I pray. Say you go come my way. One jump. Baby, don't shout, keep it on the low, so give me your love, and I'm giving you all my all. If I got a headache, you be my Panadol. Even if I'm thirsty, you make the water fall. Ready for your love, and I'm never giving up. Then I'll never leave you, really not at all. If I got a headache, you be my Panadol. Tell them, me say, Nanama. Go tell your father, Radija Mama. Say I wanna be a Mr. Lover. Oh, I don't wanna be a damn for driver. The one you're there. Go tell your father Radija Mama. Say I wanna be a Mr. Lover. Oh, I don't wanna be your. Let me tell them, wait, girl. Oh, every day I pray. Say you go come by. I take you far away. Baby, don't do me our way. Oh, every day I pray. Say you go come. Make a singer. Listen up. I love this horseman right here, yeah. And this intro, this horse for this song inside, particular, the lover. I'll make them give it to you people right now. Make we see. You make ready for them. Yeah, go. Oh my God, Afrofusion Ghana to the world right now. All right then. New generation panicking. One jump again, one jump. Aye. Baby, don't shout, keep it on the low, so give me your love and I'm giving you my all. If I get a headache, you give me my Panadol. Even if I'm cursing, you make it. Ready for your love and I'm never giving up. Girl, I'm not gonna leave you, baby, not at all. If I get a headache, you be my Panadol. Turn it up. Nah, ma. Go tell your father Radija Mama. Say you wanna be a Mr. Lover. I don't wanna be your damn for driver. I don't wanna do. Go tell your father Radija Mama. Say you wanna be a Mr. Lover. I don't wanna be. Every girl I'm sing say, oh, every day I pray. Say you go come by. I take you far away. Baby, don't do me our way. Oh, every day I pray. Say you go come. Nanama, go tell your father Radija Mama. Say I wanna be your damn for driver. I don't wanna be. Yeah, man. Thank you very much, yeah. Big up Silicon House right now. Big up the So Nice Band. Big up Black Arm Entertainment. And we say Afrobeat, yeah, new generation, yeah. Them can't stop it. Paper, DJ. Well, I already tell you lie, no be lie. Why you want to tell me bye? Whoa. 247 you did for my mind, yeah. Oh my baby, tell me why? Oh yeah, whatever be the case, so baby don't go away. When I see your smile, it really bust my brain. Oh baby, oh, don't love me later, cause I no go there. So love me now, love me make her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my baby, oh my oh, girl you don't know, I go take you go where everybody don't know. And if you want the money, I go give you more. Yo pulo. I reel out from it, bang up on the street. Take it one more time, yeah. Another. Oh la, oh yeah, oh no, wah 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 wah. One time. Okay, let me tell them this. I already tell you lie, no be lie. Why you want to tell me bye? Baby, you what's up? You dip on my mind. Oh God, oh my baby, tell me why? Whatever be the case, baby don't go away. When I see your smile, it really bust my brain. Don't love me later, cause I know go there. So love me right now, baby, yeah. Oh my baby, oh my oh.
Now you don't know.
Yeah, you know, I go take you go where everybody don't know. And if you want the money, I go give you more. Chop my CD, chop my
naira, chop my dollar.
I say, I believe, baby, don't worry, I go marry. Oh, girl, I believe, baby, your body, oh. I'm paying my dream, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, my baby, alright.
Now you don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I go take you go where everybody don't know.
And if you want the money, oh,
I go give you more. Drop my CD, drop my naira, drop my dollar.
listen up right now. Although you wanna do me, send me down where you for real. Whoa, put your problems all on me, yeah. If it be bigger, smaller, taller, shorter, me happy to carry heavy weather, yeah. I say me and him that I go be to love you only for life. Mommy, I've been won't call him in pena, baby, oh, I give you chance, so from that you will take a trip down to my eye, want see your face, where you go there, no time for anybody, I want see your face, yeah, make a the case, oh, baby, make a this, oh my baby, oh my,
Now you don't know.
yeah you don't.
I go take you go where everybody don't know.
And if you want the money, I go give you more. Another, stop my CD.
Drop my naira, drop my dollar.
One more time. I'm calling, baby, don't worry.
I will, baby, your body, oh.
Oh my baby, girl you don't know. I go take you go where everybody don't know. And if you want the money, I go give you more. Tell my CD,
Drop my naira, drop my dollar.
oh my baby, girl you don't know. I will take you go where everybody don't know. If you want the money, I will give you more. Tell my CD. tell you this, thank you very much, yeah? These are the Afrobeat bad man from Ghana. Take my jacket. Thank you very much. Yeah. Make us school you some more before we continue. Some of us don't understand the Afrobeat thing, and when I say it, they say a lot of things, yeah. So, wherever you are, after this live, you can go on Google, and Google Afrobeat. And it will tell you that it's the combination of West African music, such as highlight music, juju music, American funk, and so forth. You get me? So let's learn, let's school ourselves. And this is what we are known of now as Africans, as new generation. Yeah, let's get it and do it. And that is what is going on now, yeah. Trust me. So Nice Band. Give it to them right now, yeah. Silicon House. Black Arm Entertainment. Vieva, DJ. Tell you this, yeah, I love you so down, no, cause it won't hurt me, nah, yeah, I don't know why, yeah, now she say anything, yeah, I say she go there do one, she say anything, anything, now she say anything, yeah, I say she go there do one. She said anything, one, she said nobody there I know, yeah, so far away I go for your love, I'ma give you the sweet love, why do you love me so, she said, oh baby I don't know, now she said anything, where I said she go there do one, she said anything, go there do one. She say anything listen, I say me I know a pet. Yeah, now a me. One more time. Alright. I say me I know a pet. Me I know a pet me. Oh no, I see they see me so, I'll give anything, I'll do anything. But see me a Casanova, baby, I wuntina, masasa. Oh see me a Casanova, baby, wuntina, masasa. Ask me anything, yeah, no, she say anything, I say she go there do one. She say anything, anything, now she say anything, I say she go there do one. She say anything, listen up, say, my woman, she be my kind of woman. What she do me?
And that was Kelvin Boy on Silicon House Live. You saw that, beautiful energy performance, the gelling with the band. Yes, before we went to see Kelvin Boy in Silicon House Live, you were talking about Chigmatic.
Yes.
I have seen Chigmatic, grow from strength to strength. Last concert I saw of Chigmatic before the lockdown was at Alliance Française.
I was there as well.
On his 8th Elements album.
Yeah.
Wonderful project.
Right.
You were there, I saw you.
Yeah, I was. I don't miss any Tricks performance. I'm actually there because, like I'm saying, the artistry that the young man brings is beautiful.
Okay.
He's, like I'm saying, he's more of a Pan-Africanism. So he brings he bridges the culture of hip hop, you know, into Afro, into Pan-Africanism. Trig is a typical Fela lineage. He has his inspiration a lot from Fela. Then he brews it down to Osibisa.
Okay.
Then he picks it into Nas.
Okay.
If you know Trig, these are his elements.
Well, you have studied him very well.
Yeah.
Well, were you part of his management team or
Yeah,
something?
I
Oh, okay.
actually groomed Trig.
You groomed him.
Yeah.
Ashes, who haven't you worked with? Okay, now let's talk about some of the artists you've worked with and their strengths and their weaknesses before we take a look at what Trick did on Silicon House Live. Now,
Right.
you have worked with Kwabena, an amazing performer.
Right.
An amazing performer.
Super.
Yeah, an amazing performer.
Super talent.
Would you say of all the people you've worked with, he is one of the best or he is the best?
He is by far the best.
He's by far the best.
All the artists I've worked with, Kwabena is by far the best in terms
What?
of his delivery. One,
Okay.
Mr. Smooth Silker,
Okay.
Smooth Silk Singer, I call him like that. Kwabena has this melody and it's beautiful, like because he has this smooth voice, he's able to translate his voice into a tone. Tones are normally produced from instruments like guitars and blah blah blah. But if you have a good singer, that adds up to the tone that you're playing.
Okay. And how relevant is that on a live band session?
Very relevant. Makes it easy for the band to incorporate what they're doing.
Okay.
It makes it easy because you see, there's a difference when you're listening to a recorded song, and then like when it's being played live. Most of the time we don't get it to like 60% when you are playing live, because what the instruments that they use and the technology used in the studio is far different from when you're playing it live.
Okay.
You don't have unless you're playing a track or unless you are dubbing something. You are playing loops. That's when you can probably get a little bit closer. But if you're playing a raw, you're not going to get exactly what you're looking for or what you heard from the studio. So if you have a good singer, he complements the band. And it makes it very easy to bridge the gap of the studio, what you heard in the studio, and what you're hearing on live.
On live.
So if the person is not good, if he hasn't got that tone that is really good, then the band begins to struggle.
Okay.
So that's why sometimes you be at probably like a drinking spot or something, and we say, what are they playing?
Okay.
It's not them. Probably a singer is not giving them
Okay.
the kind of energy they need to
need.
to play. But if you have an artist who's able to turn what he did in the studio, translate it on stage, it's beautiful.
Well, gone are the times I used to hear this a lot. Oh, for example, when he's performing, we don't get exactly what we hear on the record.
Right.
What kind of challenges did you have with the Forian?
When I first picked up the job of Oforian Ponsa, actually the album I did with Oforian Ponsa is the Alewa.
Alewa.
Okay.
Okay.
When he came back
That was
from
when he came back.
the pastoral thing,
Yeah.
that's when we picked him up, me and Frank Ejekum and the rest. And we worked on him. My job was to give him confidence to get back on stage.
Okay.
And I remember the first few times was difficult. He wouldn't even try to do it because he had defeated himself that people said he wasn't good. So we had to pep talk him, get into his psyche. You know, I remember his first gig we had that was live was Tema. And I was on the stage. I was like trying to direct things from the stage, you know, be him, be by his side. You know, sometimes he feels his energy level is going down. You need to, you know, let him see you being there. It comes up, it goes with the band, and he did well. So it's all about believe one and then practice. We did a lot of practice at home. The band, we rehearsed for close to a month before we went for that gig. And when we went, he delivered. Oforian Ponsa was a church boy or is a church boy. He grew up in a church, so he knew how to perform his church lines. But he didn't know how to transform that church lines into the high life he was singing.
How different is that?
It's very
because
different.
Once you can sing with a band in church, you should be able to, translate
Okay,
it or
so the
relate
church
it.
songs are normally slow. They are not as high tempo as the high life thing that you're playing on the. And you see, normally when you are playing live, the BPMs is quite different from the BPM. Okay, the BPM is the tempo. So the tempo is quite different from how it was recorded in the studio. So if the tempo, let's say, was 120, from the studio. Because it's live and you want the people to dance, you can hit the BPM or the tempo to 160.
A bit
So
high.
just imagine the pace at which you have to go, the keys, everything will have to go high.
High.
So that's where a lot of artists struggle.
Okay.
They struggle a lot.
Now, one artist who has that just at the tips of his finger, Kwame Eugene.
Yeah, yeah. So Kwame Eugene is also a church boy. Most of the best performers worldwide come from the church.
Okay.
Most of them had their
Okay, so
Yeah.
Whitney Houston, R.
all
Kelly,
of them had their Kiddy, Furiam Ponsa, Kwabna Kwabna.
Kel songs.
All of them had something from the church.
Okay.
You know, because the melodies you derive growing up normally are from your hymns.
Okay.
Ghana here, as soon as you are born, one of the first things your parents will induct you in is a church.
Okay.
So you go to children's service, you go to whatever. So as you grow, all those melodies begin to play in your mind, and then you pick it up. If you're a naturalist, you
Okay.
get to pick it up easily and you flow with it. So those boys who come from the church, they get it easily. It's like this.
Okay.
You know, that they're beck and call,
Okay.
and they're able to sing those lines and rhythms easily and melodies easily.
Well, there's another thing too where we have the hybrid. When you're performing and there's a DJ who's also supporting.
Yeah.
I mean, with a very good artist, it helps.
Yeah.
Does it also help with a very good performer, it helps. How about someone who you have to pep talk and give him a lot of energy? Does the hybrid work for him?
It will work if you did a lot of rehearsals.
Okay.
Live band, you cannot try anything live without rehearsing.
Okay.
No matter how good you are. One thing that I loved about Kwabna Kwabna was his rehearsal times. He never played with it. If he had to rehearse, no matter how late, no matter how early, he has to be there. And even if he played with a band for like 10 times, he would tell you, I still have to go.
Okay.
I still would have to go.
Wow.
He would tell you, and even let's say we travel out of town. Soon as we get there, he wants the band to assemble. We've rehearsed all the way in Accra, but at a venue or he wants to have one last session, if the chance be, with the band before
he
we jump
goes.
on stage, because all loose ends must be tightened. You know what I'm saying?
Did you get the same vibe and verve with Trigmatic?
Yes, Trig is, like I'm saying, Trig is the new school. They do a lot of loops.
Okay.
They have the DJs, like you're saying,
Okay.
behind them. And they've programmed most of their instrumentals with the DJs. So they leave it to play with the band. They synerge the DJ, the loops with the band.
With the band.
Or there's probably somebody who is on the keyboard who has the loops.
Okay.
Okay? So they loop most of the keyboard works that probably might be is technical or is a bit hip hopish. They loop that into the keyboard
Into the
and then
keyboard.
they just press it. The computer age right now, those things have been done easily
Easily.
for all these keyboardists to know how to play around them. Sarko, this concert he did quite recently,
Yeah.
was like that. The people played a lot of loops. So it sounded like, yo, these people are playing live.
Right.
But then,
And it's good just like we hear.
yeah, so Trig comes from that background. Trig has studied his craft very
very
well.
well.
Trig has played in Nigeria, he's played in the Shrine.
Yeah.
And, you know, I had people telling me that this boy is great, he's the future. And I have predicted that Trig is the future of
Okay.
Pan-African music.
Okay. So
But where
if-
he's going,
if you might have not seen Trig before, if you missed out on Silicon House Live when he was on, this is Trigmatic when he was on Silicon House Live.
Binimunyo, binim shentadie, binim hupita, binim tunsun sadie ko, pentu ayemkwe, akwentu omun sensem no pi, akwentu ayeritue, and the akwentu omun sensem pipi, akwentu ayeritue, emun sensem boa, akwentu ayeritue, na sensem boa, akwentu ayeritue. Ebu sense moi. Akwentua yabitue. 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 Emun sensem moi. When tu as, sense. Alright, we're still getting in. I did this one with Akan on the 8th Elements album, which is my latest album. Go check it out on Apple Music, on Spotify, iTunes, and all the music stores that you know you can find Deezer, Boom Play. This next song is Where We Go. I think it's good for a time like this, though. When speaking such foolishness, doing good is useless. When sanity is sold for cheap, dignity is swapped for cheap, sir. And if you were the college, people said go fight you. If he be you were the preacher, many despise you. We live in a strange world, stranger things they go. Where we they go? Where we they go? Where we they go? Live a life to die once, and after death there is judgment. Penny, money, wusie no kure, shenuye na tachi ya simtra. Yeah, na o maisike ya mudini ya, extra simtra. I think I gotta sing this part again. Okay. Na o maisike ya mudini ya, extra simtra. Let's do one for Cameroon. Na animutuo sike ya mudini ya, extra simtra. So I'm asking, where will they go after you die? Oh, where you they go? 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 Where you they? Where you they? Where you they go? They go. Where you they go? 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 They go. They go. I got a fear to say. I got a fear to sing out. What? No. As up the money, show up the money. And if you die, where you there go? Musicians, they work hard. Musicians, they sing hard. Where we they go? We they sing, but we know they get not you. We they sing, but we know they get not you. Where they take them go? And if one who need a singer, and you to one who way up, where will they go? They go. Ghana, yeah, Ghana, dear. When the one society, where will they go? They go. I'm afraid to bear this young grab you. I'm afraid to bear this young grab you. Where will they go? They go. They go. Nipa tutu poni waya koko. Nipa koko free poni. Where will they go? They go. Election back and in Trossa. Election back and in Trossa. Where will they go? They go. They go. I say, I know the fear. I know the fear. Where will they go? Where you they go? You killing the talent and you hurling the nonsense. Where you they go? They go. They go. Politicians, they're killing the youth too. They're killing the youth too. Where will they go? I know the fear too. What we done? When the young fights the old, and when the old curses the young. Yeah. When everybody chasing money, love is far gone. Yeah. Where will they go after we die? Where will they go? Where will they go after we loot? Where will they go? I'm gonna ask one more time. Where will they go? Where will they go? Where will they go? They go. Where will they go? Where will they go? I know the fear too. I know the fear too. Where we there? I know the fear to say. I know the fear to sing. Where we there go? They go. 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 I think don't know if we call it a rap or we call it I don't know how to end shows. I don't like to end shows, but maybe we just gotta end with a jam something before we leave. So I'm gonna do one cover that I did a long time ago. Gonna do that cover, and that's gonna wrap us up. We're wrapping up right now. I know it's everybody's favorite. Guys, it seemed as though the time will never come. Actually, before you go see the time, just they go. Let's do this in wrapping up. And this is how I sign off, guys. Hello, Egyptian, this is my version. I want to talk about the girl we're living on my station. Take care of me like a doctor and a patient. She is the gold, and I am the minor. I am the drill, and I want to find her. Fresh like a baby, but she's not a minor. Sings me a liner when I go behind her. If anybody wants her, they would have to find her. Balls in me range, come me, I'm not a rover. Leaving me cakes in me bed war over. The work she desire will get her tired. Can't stop working cause she is hired. All of it under, she knows how to ride. Room, she's giving me a ride. Bedroom bully and I keep a real gully. Mr. Cannibal when I'm eating up a belly. I want to trigger the whole inside. I be you say you they like my ride. I be you say you be a reach right now. You dey cry, 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 she dey cry. Now she dey cry. Then she dey cry. How she dey cry? How she dey cry? I want to trigger it. You yeah, hey, yeah. Lord. You know the reason why they call me Papa? Cause I be the only one when they do I'm proper. I go bless you with my rod. I go make you go shout, oh my God. The early bird, he catches the early wormy. That's why I will take away a girlie. And I will take her on a long journey. She go make, I go make her. And I go play her like a drum line. Do, 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 do. And she go tell me, say, oh, bruh. Cry, cry, now she dey cry. How she dey cry? How she dey cry? I want to trigger the whole inside. I want to pull at it, pull at it, pull at it, pull at it, pull at it. Watch out, watch out. Attention, attention, the confusion, the confusion. Attention, 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 attention. You to give me that attention. Your name I go always go mention. Attention, yeah, attention. I go take you go upon pension. Give me bar retention. You give me love attention. Give me much attention. I they make you cry. I they make you cry. Miss me. Now she dey cry. One jump again. One jump again. You the answer to me prayer. Come and love the way you play her. She like the way man attack. You don't care but she want to take a walk. Stick up and ma go get 6-pack. The head daddy but she know say I be shocked. And she know say man a bad man. Original Ghana man. Original Ghana man. Maybe me be the better man. She the cry. She the cry. She
Well, you are still watching us here on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, and the handle is Silicon House Productions. Please, if you're watching from YouTube, make sure you subscribe. If you're watching us on Instagram or Facebook, make sure you follow us. And many things going out to Silicon House Productions. They are the ones making sure that Silicon House Live comes your way every Friday. And Silicon House Productions, where we make your innovative ideas a technical reality. And also not forgetting Green Line Juice and Smoothie. It's powered by nature. Like I told you earlier on, everything you're getting in that juice is natural, no additives. Not forgetting also Silicon Lodge, exclusively yours. So you've seen Trigmatic, you've seen Kelvin Boy. Now, these are performers. These are frontline performers or vocalists. Now let's talk about the instrumentalists, those who make it happen. Especially, is it true that the soul of every band is a drummer?
Yes, there are two souls in every band.
Talk to me about it.
You have the bassist,
The bassist.
who actually drives the band,
Okay.
and you have the drummer,
Okay.
who's got the speed and the heart of the band. If you get a strong drummer, nothing you play works.
Nothing works.
Nothing works. You
Okay.
can have a bad keyboardist who can augment with a guitar and the bass.
Okay.
But if you have the drums wrong, nothing really
Nothing
works.
works.
So they are special breeds. Those drummers are some hybrid human beings. Yeah.
I mean, what does it take to be a drummer?
It takes a lot of
in a
skill.
band.
It takes a lot of skill. It takes timing. You should have the best timing. It takes tempo reading, and then it takes the ability to hit hard, hit
Okay.
low,
Okay.
step hard, step low, be fast, be quick. Have the technical reading of all the whole, because you are the guy who initiates everybody into the session. So 1, 2, 3, brah,
If you get it wrong,
everybody's getting it wrong.
everybody gets it wrong.
Yeah.
Well, Marco Kukumante always is very particular about his snare.
Yeah.
His snare. His snare.
That's why Paco is like the ultimate in Ghana here.
Okay, so I was just creeping to it so we get to Parker when he's been on Silicon House Live
Oh, I
before.
see.
And it was amazing. I saw him infuse our natural, local drums. That is what
That guy
his
is
setup.
the best.
How many times have you seen him perform?
Seen Paco a lot, performed with Paco a lot. During my days with Kamna, we used to perform with Paco a lot.
Okay.
So I know him. He's like the hardest hitter on the drums in this country. Paco hits hard. I've seen Paco break lots of sticks on stage. Yeah, he will break it around. So he comes on stage with lots of his
Sticks.
drumsticks because he easily breaks them.
Is it the excitement or is the spur of the moment?
There's the adrenaline that rushes through his mind when he's like in the spare of the moment. Yeah.
Okay.
There's some kind of adrenaline. He's getting it right. The groove is there. And you see, this thing is a spiritual thing. Okay. Once he adopts you, once you get in the mood, you don't even know where you are until everything says stop.
Okay, so we got to know where Paco was. He was on Silicon House Live. And when he was on, like he is saying, it was awesome. I was here that day, and this is how Paco lived his experience in Silicon House Live.
Right on. I got to be. I got to be. Be honest with you. I got to be. I got to be. Be honest with you. Don't get me wrong. Get me right. Don't get me wrong. Get me right. Just let me talk. Please be your mind. There was only one man that to it right across the land. For my blood is shot with fracture. My heart is broken. Be my heart doctor. I'm born out about it. Love me bad. I'm going you crazy. How about you? Be honest with you. Be honest. Don't get me wrong. Get me right. Don't get me wrong. Get me right. Just let me talk. Please, be your mind. There was only one road that you ran right across the line to a straight and narrow, shining like the sun. But I hold the hands of those who don't know the way, who can see where they are going, having all the truth about it. Be honest with you. Be honest with you. It's a beautiful thing. Be honest with you. Be honest with you. Be honest with you. Be honest with you. I got to be my man. I got to be my babe. I got to be to stay. I got to be brother. I got to be auntie. I got to be my nephew. I got to be my man. I got to be. I got to be. Black and white, it's a good combo. Bring it up for me. I say, black and white, it's a beautiful combo. Huh. Rain and shine, it's awesome combo. Day and night, it's a great combo. That's right. Black and white, it's a good combo. Black and white, it's a good combo. Black and white, it's a good combo. Oh, black and white, a good combo. That's right. Different to me, that can have the problem. Different to me, that can have the situation. Can be red every day, we need some to be part of it. Could be light every day, we need night to be part of it. Don't criticize not good though. Different to me, that can have the situation. Different to me, that can have the problem. Could be light every day, we need night to be part of it. criticize no good girl. Different to me, different to you. That can have the situation. Different to me. That can have the problem. Can be white every day. We need black to be part of it. Could be light every day. We need night to be part of it. Stop criticize and let's love one another. Day and night, it's a good combo. Day and night, it's a good combo. Day and night, it's a good combo. Oh, day and night, a good combo. Black and white, it's a good combo. Black and white, it's a good combo. Black and white, it's a good combo. Oh, black and white, it's a good combo. Yeah, listen. Tutu Nefita, it's a good combo. Tutu Nefita, it's a good combo. Isuneria, it's a good combo. Oh, black and white, it's a good combo. Black and white, it's a great combo. Black and white, it's awesome combo. Black and white, it's a good combo. Oh, black and white, it's a good combo. Right on. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oti on guitar. Give it up. How you doing? You guys firing it. I can tell. Nice one. D Asempa. One, two, three, four.
So you saw all the excitement, drumming at the same time, singing, and the excitement, the laughter. He just couldn't stop it. So that was how lost he was in what he was doing.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the current VGMA this year, the 21st edition. A lot of stories came out of it. You know, every year there are a lot of stories, but one particular story that might be relevant to what we are talking about is Akwaboah Senior saying that performers should still learn a lot because they had a bad performance, or he didn't actually use the word bad. He said they could have done better with their performances on stage at the VGMA. Were you in the auditorium?
No, I wasn't.
You watched from the home.
Yeah, I was running commentary that day at Peace FM.
Oh, okay,
so-
good. So you were even in the studio
Yeah, I was in
running
the
commentary.
studio.
So it means the sound was good.
Yeah, it was
for
okay.
you to-
It was okay.
For you to have run
Yeah, it was
commentary.
okay. Not good. Good is
Okay.
like exceptional.
Okay,
It was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah.
But watching them and listening to them, what will be your take on their performances?
Well, I think on the night we got, say, 50% out of 100.
Okay.
I think the people who came, the artists that came, did their best. You know, for a change, we didn't have DJ Pull-Up apart from Medical, who did DJ Pull-Up. Every other person I saw on the night actually came with a different vibe, like the live band vibe. Okay, because Tattoo did Pull-Up, and a couple of them though. But majority of the people that came did the live band thing. I think Kitty's performance to me was brilliant, awesome. I think Adina,
Yeah, Kitty and Adina had
the
a track
synergy
before.
was
Yeah.
awesome. Kwame Eugene, not bad. My best live performance on the night was Amanzibar.
Can they ever get it
Yeah, the oldies.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Now, this comment was also coming from another legend, High Life legend. What is it with the oldies that, set them apart from this younger generation?
You see, they had the opportunity to learn the craft.
When you say learn the craft, exactly
Okay,
what do you mean?
they followed certain masters
Okay.
or certain seniors who had played this thing for a very long time. If you put an Anampedu in front of the stage, the Silicon now, the vibe that you get, or how he's gonna interpret music and instruments, is far different from how Kwame Eugene is ever gonna try to interpret it. Because the Anampedu has been on the road, has done everything musically that needs to be done.
Okay.
These young ones are now coming. So they have to learn how, their masters got used to the instrument. You see, everything is spiritual. The instrument you hold itself is spiritual. If you call it a number of times, it knows you. It's like you're calling a dog and you whisper and it knows you. That's how some of these masters know their instruments. So they had the chance of learning and adopting and acquiring that skill. The younger ones today do not have that skill. They have to learn. It will take them a while. They need to do this thing over and over again. But what happens? They put them on VGMA stage, they perform like this. Next minute, when they have their own concerts at the different places, they'll be doing miming. So how then do you acquire? Because you see, when you take a Pabubu, he never did miming. All he did was live. When you take a Rexoma, most of his thing he did was live. So if you have a Rexoma on a VGMA, he's going to kill it. It's natural. It comes like that.
Are you saying miming is a bad thing?
Not
for
a bad
this
thing,
use?
but if you want to be a performing artist, then you have to learn to shift that and move into the real performing well. Because if you're on a concert, if you're on a tour, you can't go and play live there. If you really want to be a professional musician, then you have to learn to play with a live band. So Akwaboah Senior, I'm thinking what he was hearing that night was not the best. And
For him.
he probably would weep for Ghana music where he is. It's like a farmer and then it didn't rain a season. Do you think the farmer is going to be happy?
Are you preempting that probably Ghana music now, we're not doing that well, or we are lacking from what we had before?
I think we're not learning. And what we are learning is we're over-rushing what we are learning. We're learning in the Western world too much. We're like,
Western world is getting it right. when it
yes,
comes to
but
live
no, what I
What?
mean Western world, the kind of things that we are copying.
band. Okay.
We have a tradition. We have a style. We're like it's like telling a Spanish guy not to play
The guitar, the strings.
their song, their what's it called, their salsa melodies, and then all of a sudden start doing the Jamaican dance, or they don't go mind you. They won't do it.
Are we getting it wrong with dancehall
Yeah, not
infusing?
to say we're getting it wrong,
Okay.
but we're not sticking to a particular culture.
What is that culture, Ashes?
The high life is our culture. So in as much as we had wanted to shift, we shouldn't have gone too far. I think we've rushed it too far.
In what sense?
Now check it out. Since when did dancehall become a Ghanaian culture?
It's a live band thing, or isn't it? It's also
Dancehall?
music.
It's
Yeah,
music, but
music.
it's not our thing.
Okay.
So the more you infuse somebody's thing in yours, it sways you.
Okay.
All we are doing, we're swaying. How come we're always in tune liking the Nigerian music? Because they stuck to the origin. No matter how the video would go and feature Wizkid and feature,
They also have some high life.
that high life element
in
is there. But when we have the opportunity, we use different melodies and different rhythms and we take it too far. So it's even hard for us to relate. That's why when even the younger generation hears the Amachi, the Akwala, everybody feels it. We feel the vibe because it's us. That's the soul.
I mean, gone a few years from Mami, a few years ago, there was a lot of Nigerian influx of music here. Wouldn't you say the likes of Kwame Eugene, Kidi, Kelsongs, Kelvin Boy, Kofi Kinata, The Case, wouldn't you say they have done very well because now there's a lot of thirst and hunger for Ghanaian music?
Some of us who have done very well. We also amplify that.
I mean, okay, well, it's true. It's true. The likes of you, Makokwe Kumante,
George Britton.
I mean, just name them.
Yes, they can all of them. We did so
Wouldn't
well.
you say Ghanaians are now having a certain zest and thirst for Ghanaian music?
That's how it's supposed to be. That is how it's supposed to be. So that's how it's supposed to be. We're not supposed to like any other country's music more than our music. I sit here, can never like any genre apart from my high life. I'll probably dance to it, all right, that's okay. But no, it's not going to be my DNA. What's in my DNA? It's my high life. And that's what we need to stick to.
Okay.
If we want to move Ghana music to the next level, then we have got to concentrate. See, Burna Boy's new album with P. Diddy.
Yeah.
It was Puff Daddy producing but
it.
it was an Afrobeat album.
Strictly
He did
Afrobeat.
not try to infuse too much.
Have you heard Famia's new album?
That guy is one irate. Famia is one irate.
And it was a total Afro-pop, Afrobeat.
He's one irate. He's one I see going very far with what he does.
Okay.
If he sticks to humbleness and stick to his roots, he is the guy. He's one of the guys I see.
Now, let's come back and look at Akable.
Senior.
Come again?
Senior.
Well, you know that in 2015, he had the best instrumentalist on the African continent in Ouagadougou, I think in Benin. Yes. And ever since that time, that award scheme has been held on. It has not been done again. So currently, he's still the best instrumentalist on the African continent. What would you say of Akable on stage?
Magic. Blue magic. You know, Akable is what I say has a spiritual connection with his instrument.
Okay.
It's spiritual. He's been in my studio a couple of times. And once he strums that guitar, you get the sense of that goosebumps all around you. Like, this guy knows what he's doing.
Hold on, I'll let you give me an experience you've had with Akable in the studio. Don't forget, we're streaming live on our Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, and also YouTube. It's Silicon House Productions. And this is going to be very interactive. All whatever you want to say, your contributions, your concerns, you can turn them when you are watching us on any of the platform. If it's on YouTube, make sure you're subscribing. If it's on Instagram or Facebook and you're not a member or you're not following us, make sure you follow us so you get whatever we post here.
Do you want a sugar-free, freshly squeezed fruit juice? Choose Greenline fruit juice and smoothies. Filled with vitamin C, calcium, iron, fiber, and zinc, every drop of Greenline juice and smoothies is naturally made to give you energy, good health, and refreshment. Enjoy your favorite Greenline orange, pineapple passion, watermelon, pineapple and turmeric, pineapple beetroot, pineapple and ginger, and healthy green. Greenline fruit juice and smoothies, powered by nature.
In my village, we celebrate Kundum, and this is Kundum Alive. There's this song that I always play, and I don't know better. I believe you will enjoy it. It's called The Midas Touch. We all read this book, but let's put it into music and see how it goes. run away from the moon, so shall evil run away from our love. As the sun ran away from the moon, so shall evil run away from our love. She's got the honey, she's got the sugar, she's got everything that I need. She got the honey, she's got the sugar, she's got everything that I want. She's got the honey, she's got the sugar, she's got everything that I need. She got the honey, she's got the sugar, she's got everything that I want. She's got the maddest touch, the touch of gold. She's got the maddest touch, the touch of gold. As the sun ran away from the moon, so shall evil run away from our love. As the sun ran away from the moon, so shall evil run away from our love. She's got the sugar, she's got the honey, she's got everything that I need. She's got the sugar, she's got the honey, she's got everything that I want. Yeah, Fembo! She's got the sugar, she's got the honey, she's got everything that I need. She's got the sugar, she's got the honey, she's got everything that I need. So she's got the maddest touch, a touch of gold. She's got the maddest touch, a touch of gold. She's got the maddest touch, touch of gold. She's got the baddest a touch of. Benjamin Nesawara. because I did. The can see people. What did they? I don't want your jolong. Back and one day. I love you. I love you. Medimi elika ho, mite sale wo fi. Medimi elika ho, mite kale wo. Elokwa yenia enemi apa. Elokwa zula enemi apa. Wakosa de. What in de. Zula enemy akwa. Ela kwa yenya enemy akwa. Wako sa de. Eja kanzi pepe. What in de. Ela wa ye cholo. Beka na wandia. Alobolo. Ayo ako. Abohale mande.
Amazing performer, amazing instrumentalist. But please do not forget that you are watching us live on Facebook, you're watching us live on Instagram, you're watching us live on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, it's Silicon House Productions. Please just click the subscribe button and subscribe to us. If you haven't followed us on Instagram and Facebook, make sure you are following us so that you get in tune every time we're on. And many thanks going out to Silicon House Productions, where we make your innovative ideas a technical reality. Many thanks also going out to Greenline Juice and Smoothie. It's powered by nature. And also Silicon Lodge, exclusively yours. Now, that was Akable. Now, I want you to give me what you were about to say, your experience with Akable in the studio before we wrap up.
Okay, I'd say Aka is a veteran. Aka is a legend. Aka is a teacher.
Okay.
And Aka is somebody we need to take serious in terms of our music. Aka has played on plenty rhythms that have like made it tops to our Ghanaian radio charts, but most of us don't even know. He, like I'm saying, has the spiritual connection with his guitar, and doing it for over and over, he's acquired the skill. He plays beautiful. He plays melodies. I mean, that's a gem right there.
You just saw it.
Yeah. That's a gem right there. And I don't understand why talents like these don't get the praise in Ghana.
Well, I asked him how many times in a year or how many months in a year does he stay in Ghana? Guess what he told me? He stays in Ghana, and had it not been the corona this year, I'm sure he would have stayed. I said, if it not be the corona this year, like 4 months pay, I go stay for Ghana. I asked him why. He says, it's because I'm on a constant tour. And then I asked him how the warmth or the reception is like when he is in Europe and in countries that don't know the African music. He says, Ivy, music is a language. Wherever I go, immediately we start, they just relate to it. They just relate to it.
True.
Are we losing sight of our own original music?
Yes, we
our
are.
original sound.
You see, every time a strong high life hits Ghana, it takes the whole nation like a tsunami. Check Achame, Masanabo. That's like a beautiful Lord Kenya. Pa, 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 pa. Now tilt down, down, down. Fast forward to Brody.
I don't know why I don't know if it's the industry that has pubicated or he is just relaxing.
Yeah,
and
he probably might have his own issues here and there. But
that
I'm
was
saying,
a wonderful tune.
yeah, I'm saying that high life tone, the moment it falls in any Ghanaian's ear, we actually know where it's coming from, and we strongly identify ourselves to it. I mean, during the Zakeda time, we had Mahama Paper and all that. They were big during that time. But Brother was and Mansa and all those things sat on every song. They ruled on every chart. They were big every radio station. So what is that supposed to tell us? That we love our high life. We love it. All the dancehall they think they're doing high life some way. Every one of them, check their rhythms.
I remember when Rex Omar sat on national television and said, what Shatawale is doing is not dancehall. Shatawale is doing high life
Of
and
course.
Jama, and a lot of people
But
came
he
ranting
admits
at
this
him.
himself that he is an infusion of the Jama. I mean, as an artist, you have to create your own niche.
Okay.
So he's not wrong in creating the Jama into dancehall. That's the style. He cannot do exactly what the Jamaicans are doing. So it doesn't matter what he's doing.
Would you advise that they stop doing the dancehall or they stop calling it dancehall and call it high life or Afropop?
I think the whole country as a whole needs to have a think tank of what we want our music to sound like, what we want our music to appeal like, and the name we want to give to our music.
Okay.
As a nation. You see, if you go to these francophones, they don't have any rhythm they play. They play their francophone, whatever, high life or whatever it is they play. That's what they play. If you go to Nigeria, it's Afro pop. That's what they play. But come in here, we have tree pop, hot pop, witty.
Finally,
plenty things.
let's just wrap it up. Do you think it is the too much talent that we find in this country that is causing all these, that is not making us focus on one thing?
No, I think it's everybody wants to be on their own. That is causing us. People don't want to follow directions or be in a particular line. And that's our problem. Every country produces plenty talent. If you go to Togo here, they have plenty talent. But I'm not sure they have divisions amongst even the identity they want.
Should there be a national agenda for us?
I think we should. We've lost so many time trying to pitch who is the best, who is the king, who is the god, we've lost so many time and direction. Why don't we just have a focus? Why don't we have our sound? Why don't we have our own identity towards music? Because the rest of Africa copied from us. When this guitar thing came, we were the first to learn. And now everybody's picked it. They've picked their tones and sounds from it, and they've ate from us. And we're still eating the scraps because we're not thinking.
Well, Ashes, thank you so very much. And you heard from Nana Poku Ashes, who is currently the manager for Yao Sapong and the Asomafo, and also CEO of Absolute Music, and they're giving you Absolute Music. Well, this is what we do every Friday here. If we're not giving you original, authentic sound, we are talking music. So make sure you do not miss out on Silicon House Live every Friday. We hit you like never before. And this is the only hit that you get to love it, because if we're not hitting you with melody, we're hitting you with information. The name is Ibrahim Benbako. On social media, it's IB Benbako. Let's get interactive there. And please, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel here, it's Silicon House Productions. If you're not following us on social media platforms, on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, it's Silicon House Productions. Make sure you follow us. Once again, many thanks going out to Silicon House Productions, where we make your innovative ideas a technical reality. Many thanks going out to Greenline Juice and Smoothie, powered by nature. Everything you're getting in the juice and the smoothie, they're natural, no additives. And also many thanks going out to Silicon Lodge, exclusively yours, a home away from home, a beautiful place that gives you all the exclusivity and is going to be just you alone. Well, same time next week, we are going to be here between the hours of 6 to 8. We are going to be hitting you with information in the world of music or hitting you with melody.